Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little nickname for himself. He calls himself Zhang Fei of what? Give up? The answer is Zhang Fei.
The other day, I told Lord Liu Bei about Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong. I wanted to help his lordship in any way I could. But now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits, in essence. Most men seize every opportunity to show off their talents and knowledge, however modest. But those two are different. Unless it's for a cause they care about, they prefer to keep their talents to themselves. But I'm certain that if they got to know Lord Liu Bei, they'd gladly abandon their hermit lifestyles to serve him and his cause. It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust, to be the man we can turn to when we need help. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever a man fit to rule the world and be loved by all of his subjects, it's Lord Liu Bei.
Hey Kiber, welcome. Good to see you again. It's good. It's really, I really feel very appreciative that you always made the effort to come by and say hello. Hope you have a good weekend.
And if he is the man I believe him to be, I have chosen to devote my life to his cause. So perhaps they will too.
But fortune was on our side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so quickly. Well, I did not expect that.
And they say this fellow's even sharper than Shishu. Now that will be something to behold.
It certainly will. But brother, are we certain that this is the right move? Shishu's guidance has been invaluable. It doesn't seem right to cast him aside for a stranger.
It was Shishu who suggested I do so in the first place. He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish my goals. It would be an insult to ignore his counsel. So, we will go together to find this great strategist and ask for his help. We will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone. Thank you. I'm determined not to let this opportunity go to waste.
Oh, okay. So the three of them left, leaving us in the castle. You know what will be interesting? When something's happening when we are alone, defending.
Do not look so glum, brother. He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, after all, Liu Bei himself went to him for a visit. Zhuge Liang's bound to return the favor after a gift like that.
I think you may be overselling the value of my presence. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient and wait him out.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xi.
Ah, there you are. I was hoping to ask you something. This is just an idle thought. A hypothetical, if you will. Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave danger. If it meant saving that person, would you be willing to sacrifice something very, very important to you? A dream, perhaps, or an aspiration. Something that gave your life meaning. Yeah, I see. Yes, I suppose it does sound rather outlandish. As I said, it was just a thought. I suppose it's the men who can act decisively, regardless of the choice being made, that end up having a true effect on the world. I suppose it just goes to show that I'm out of my depth. The decision... Forgive me. When you are around, it seems I can't help but burden you with such matters. Disregard everything I said.
Hey, how long has it been since we left that message for Zhuge Liang? We hear anything yet?
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps he still hasn't returned to the Hermitage. Or perhaps something has befallen him. Brother, I think it might be a good idea to pay his home another visit.
Huh? What is it, brother?
It's nothing. Pay me no heed. Let's do as Guan Yu suggests, and visit Lord Zhuge Liang's residence again.
That Zhuge Liang still isn't there. Something strange, I tell you. What's he playing at?
I don't understand it either. Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother?
Then why doesn't he show himself? He's had plenty of chances. How many times does he expect us to visit?
Whatever is going on, it's too early to tell for sure. Let's give him a few more days, and then try again. But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, perhaps it would be better for all our sakes to give up now. What do you think, Shishu?
If Zhuge Liang had no interest in meeting you, he would have made that clear the first time you came.
Shishu? Hey, Shishu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently, like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
No, Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I am unable to continue to serve you. I am very sorry.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, but I cannot explain why. All I can say is, I have to leave for the sake of my elderly mother.
For your mother? I see. I can see in your eyes that if you had your way, you would rather stay here. But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be admired, especially in this day and age. I won't try to change your mind. Rather, if there's anything I can do to help you and your family, name it. If it is in my power, it will be done.
My lord, thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you. It was an honor beyond what my humble talents deserved. I wish you luck in your future campaigns. Oh, it's you. I'll be leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me. I can tell you, but no one else. A short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It was an invitation to join his council. But that wasn't all. It also said that my mother was under the protection of Cao Cao. At first blush, that sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant. She is their hostage. But Lord Liu Bei would have tried to do something to help, and I don't want him to be distracted any further from his true mission. Like everyone else here, I only wanted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But that, it seems, is an aspiration. A dream I must give up. Perhaps this is the selfish choice. But I agonized over it for days. And now that I have made the decision, I cannot regret it. Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great man, and I truly believe he will unite the land.
Can we actually just tell Liu Bei directly? Like immediately? Damn. I would very much love to fight Cao Cao right now for him.
Thank you. Knowing that is great comfort to me. Though my serving Cao Cao may make us enemies on the battlefield, in my heart, we will always be friends. I hope you will continue to follow your true path.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing Province.
I'm telling you, I don't like it. Why do we have to keep crawling back to him?
If it's a show of sincerity he wants, we've given him more than he could possibly need. It's high time he showed us something in return.
You can stay here if you like, but I am going to his hermitage. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not so grand that I've become too proud to beg. In the end, I'm just an officer in the employ of Liu Biao. I have no power of my own. I'm the same man I was when we first set out from Yo. Back then, did you think we were so important that wise men would come running at our call?
No, but...
Shishu said that if Lord Zhuge Liang truly did not want to meet us, he would have said so the first time we came calling. But he hasn't refused us yet, has he? Not outright. Which means we're obligated to keep trying until he does. He will eventually give us his reply one way or another. Now that we've lost Shishu, our need for a military strategist is greater than ever. Someone with talent who we can truly rely on. That's more important than our time or our pride. So please support me in this, both of you, for a little while longer.
You are a tenacious visitor, I will give you that. But what prompts a great officer like you to keep knocking on the door of a humble hermit like myself?
You are the sleeping dragon. The genius whose grand plans can topple legions and make provinces into empires. I, Liu Bei, am here to ask for your help and wisdom.
Well, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. Speak plainly, without the flattery, if you could.
You mouthy little...
That's enough, Zhang Fei. Fine. I'll dispense with the formality. We can speak plainly with each other. As equals. Simply put, I have a mission, and you can help me. I've staked my life on a great endeavor, and will do anything to see it through. But I can't do it by myself. I need help.
A great endeavor?
I'll build a world where people can live as they wish.
I see. But again, that's not very specific. For starters, what does it mean to live as you wish? How different would this world of yours be? After all, living as you wish isn't that hard. Look at me. I refuse to serve any man, and here I am, living as I please in the mountains.
But you are the exception. The reality is, few people have your choices. And many die without ever finding a dream, let alone achieving it. Even I had to live many years before my eyes finally opened to what I wanted to achieve. An embarrassing admission, I know.
Then tell me this. If some men live as they please, and some men don't, what is it that divides them?
War, chaos, and anarchy keep men from their dreams. A trite answer, I know, but true nonetheless. Constant war leads to ruin and poverty narrows a man's world until it is a prison. If we can offer a helping hand and lift up those in need, it's sure to eventually lead to something better. And even if it doesn't, surely there's no harm in trying.
So, you want to put an end to the turmoil across the land. Is that your dream, Lord Liu Bei?
I don't know. Yes, I suppose so. But it's not that simple. If peace were merely the absence of turmoil, I could stop fighting Lord Cao Cao today and achieve it.
Brother.
But Lord Cao Cao only sees the distant future. He doesn't see the destruction that he leaves in his wake. All the men, women, and children who died having never found their dreams. All those lives cut down, sacrifices to his grander vision. I see the righteousness of Lord Cao Cao's cause, and I understand the sacrifices. But even so, I cannot accept them. Laugh if you want. I know that what I'm saying seems like the selfish desires of a child.
Maybe so. But still. If you were determined to achieve such things with your own hands, then I wouldn't call it selfishness. I'd call it
Purpose.
Cao Cao has chosen the road of conquest and control. He uses the sword to end turmoil, and the rule of reason to impose peace. It's the most obvious path, logical and clear-sighted. The best way, even. But inevitably, it demands many sacrifices. On the other hand, your way, Lord Liu Bei, is the way of a king. You put the people first, and refuse to abandon anyone along the way. But it is also foolishness. A fantasy woven out of clouds and good intentions. No wonder you don't know how to go about it.
Yes, but can you help me? How can I make it a reality?
How? By bringing the entire land under your rule. Then, and only then, can you shape it into the world you desire.
And how do I do that?
The Longzong plan. Divide and conquer. Drive Cao Cao and Sun Quan apart and make this a three-sided war. I will show you how.
Where's Lord Liu Bei? Is he with Lord Zhuge Liang again?
Yes. Ever since he brought Lord Zhuge Liang back here, they've been holed up together, talking day and night. He said he feels like a fish who's finally found water. All his vague ideas for a better world are being hammered into solid plans. I don't think I've ever seen our brother look happier.
That's all well and good. But what exactly are they talking about every day? I don't like it. Not one bit. We stood by him through thick and thin ever since Yo.
I'm not sure I like it either. But as much as we'd like to, we cannot help him with this. He needs more than we can offer. We don't know what advice this Lord Zhuge Liang is giving our brother, or what plans they're hatching. All we can do is watch and wait.
I remember Xinye, and how Lord Xiusu seemed to control the battle at will. I've never seen anything like it. Now if a man as smart as him says Lord Zhuge Liang is even better, then who am I to deny it? Our army had everything but the sharp-minded council needed to guide us. If Lord Liu Bei has found the missing piece in this military strategist, there'll be nothing to stop him from achieving the unimaginable. I thought you would. They say that one great strategist is worth 10 million men in the battlefield, and they might be right at that. Even as a humble warrior, it will be a thrill to fight under a military strategist of such genius. How will Lord Zhuge Liang use me? What will my role be? I can't wait to find out.
Lord Zhuge Liang wishes to speak with you. He wants to talk to you about plans for the next battle. We have sent out scouts, but so far there have been no reports of any approaching armies. That's all I was ordered to tell you. Please, come with me to the...
In the next battle, we expect the enemy to attack with a large force, which means we will need to defeat them with wits.
Whoa, hold on, slow down there. What's this next battle? Who's going to be attacking? And when?
Forgive me. I left out some key information.
Hello, welcome, Clementi? Clementi?
Cao Cao's forces will soon march against us.
But we routed Cao Cao's army some time ago, and we haven't seen any sign of attack from them since. What makes you think they're coming now?
Jing is a key territory for any conqueror. And because Lord Liu Bei stands in direct opposition to Cao Cao's ideals, he is his natural enemy. Being fought off once will not be enough to break their spirit. They will come again for the kill, so long as the opportunity remains. Taking into account their losses in the last battle, I believe they should be more or less ready to make their move.
Are you sure? That would be remarkably persistent of them.
I doubt they'll give up. Not until you kneel before Cao Cao. They've eliminated the remnants of Yuan Shao's forces, and the situation in Hubei has stabilized. There is little reason for them to hold back.
So Lord Zhuge Liang, how might we defeat Cao Cao's forces?
We establish a position at Boangpo to defend against the enemy. It is complex terrain with natural obstacles, perfect for fire traps and ambushes to confuse their advance.
But their army will be closing in mass. It is hard to believe a trick or two would put a stop to that.
Well, I'm interested. Let's see how far our master strategist can turn things around for us. By the way, I was wondering about something. Who are you?
Forgive me for the lack of introductions. This is my wife, Yue Ying.
What?
It is a pleasure to meet you. I will be serving Lord Liu Bei, alongside my husband. Although inventing things is my main interest, I'm also a capable fighter. My role will be to make sure his plans go smoothly on the battlefield.
Whoa, wait. Did you both know about this?
Yes.
We did. Come to think of it, maybe you weren't there when we heard.
The pleasure is ours, Lady Yue Ying.
Zhao Yun, you're okay with this? Hey, I know you've got something to say about all this, don't you? You don't?
I will do whatever I can to assist my husband and everyone here.
We appreciate it. I, for one, am glad to have another ally we can depend upon.
That Cao Cao.
and his sworn brothers fight any fearsome force that...
Shall we start?
Yes.
Huh?
Good!
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Let's go, shall we?
Once we take G, the supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together!
Our central forces will block the enemy advance. Meanwhile, the flanks are to capture critical locations to prepare for our plans. As long as everyone does their job, victory is all but certain. Let us take the first step toward bringing about Lord Liu Bei's rule.
It is just as Lord Zhuge Liang says. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
An ambush here. We won't last long with his arrows raining down on us.
Do not waver! Advance and take out their commanders!
Come on! We must use Zhuge Liang's plan to push Cao Cao's forces back!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer
We are the real carry here. What is he running?
Claim another victory in the name of my brother.
With each victory, I grow even stronger.
Okay, this is quite frustrating that they kill my no reason.
All my might. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now assault the strongholds from the north and capture them. Advance now.
So those of you who are here, welcome again. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Easy suddenly. Lord Eugene, we should head to defend the base.
I can't understand your reasoning, but it is crucial to defend the base. I have no objections.
Oh my god.
Begin the advance.
Next, we have to capture the base in the forest. All of this is a bit too precise for
The
my
enemy
liking.
officer has been defeated.
See boys, anjay bisa lari gitu aja. Oh, Indonesian, orang Indo ya. Welcome. Jarang-jarang loh ada orang Indo yang
They've taken that location. It seems we might get pincered.
Let's take it. We take it back. Simple. Tell the rear guard to move forward.
All my might. Begin the advance.
Oh, so far everything's gone according to Zhuge Liang's plan. I guess I'll have to do my part as well.
muter dulu.
All right. We've drawn them in far enough. Fall back as planned. The enemy is on the back foot. Soldiers, this is it. Let us rip into their lines. Start the advance.
Whoa, they keep on coming, guys.
The center of their formation looks to be unraveled. Concentrate our troops there. Just as Lord Zhuge Liang said, their defenses are weak. It is as obvious
The enemy officer
every twist and turn the battle might take.
So, the trap is ready. The time has come to set the plan into motion. With your might, I am certain we'll see it done.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Took me, boy.
Face me! I have defeated an enemy officer!
Give me more Changfei.
Get ready to be brought down!
Changfei is a favorite, eh? Ya anjir ketembok sih.
Victory, I grow even stronger.
Push. Jangan lihat yang itu. Push.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Gotta be quicker.
Oh, Changfei di sini tuh.
Looking rough.
We'll help them come.
Waiting for a real challenge! We did as we were told, but apparently our allies aren't ready. We'll have to wait a bit.
This position has been secured. Now it is time to carry out the plan. Situate.
Kilo. Damn.
Fire? Here? So we've been lured into a trap. Our reserves will not reach us here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So that's what they were after. Let them deceive me. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The plan's aim has been achieved. Now, the rest is down to our warriors.
The enemy
May you
officer
all fare well
has
in
been
battle.
defeated.
Oke, sekarang dua di sana.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Charge them head on and push into their main camp. Forward march!
It's as if Lord Tuga Leon's strategy controls the flow of the battle itself. It seems almost divine.
We've got comrades currently engaged. Let's go give them our support. Let us advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again. Our strength has started to grow. Let us continue to exercise caution.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. Come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack.
Go. Oh, okay. Fuyo.
Cannot just concede defeat and run. No. We have to strike back.
Take this! Take this!
Let's give it to them.
It was himself.
Take this! Take this! With all my might. All my might.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
if you would.
My strength.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't believe it. We outnumbered them by far, and yet Lord Cao Cao must be informed about Liu Bei's new strategist immediately.
All of you, thank you for following Zhuge Liang's plan and seeing it through. This victory has been the result of strength matched with wisdom. This will likely slow down Cao Cao's forces, so we can plan our defense of Jing province in the meantime. Incredible. I cannot believe we won. Lord Cao Cao was not holding back. If we were by ourselves, we would have been well on our way to retreat. But now...
I hope I was able to show some of what I am capable of.
You did. I can now see why Brother regards you so highly.
Yes, well, fine. I'll consider you on par with Shishu.
That is more than I could ask for. I wish to build good relations with all of you here. A strategist acts as the mind of an army. But we are powerless without capable limbs. And warriors such as you, who have assisted Lord Liu Bei for so long, are now, do excuse me. I must see to some post-battle matters.
You know, he may be a schemer, but the way he flatters people might be a bit like brother. But only a tiny bit.
There is something we must tell you. We have heard that Lord Liu Biao fell ill a few days ago. His condition appears to be quite serious.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time. Yes, one can't help but think back to what happened with Tao Qin.
Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Louis Bu taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Zhuge Liang is our strategist, I wonder if Brother's answer will be different this time around.
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader?
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei, and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him. Now that Lord Liu Biao has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, my lord.
But...
Given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance. But at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Zhang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong,
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao. And I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power, splitting the realm into 3. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Biao, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province. But taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning.
This is bullshit, kalian. Well, it's quite obvious that actually I was quite surprised with Liu Bei's reply, to be honest. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Makasih banyak lo by the way Clementi udah nonton. Biasanya hari Sabtu jarang nonton. Pada keluar soalnya.
However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
Oke, udah gitu jam segini malam amat streamnya. Iya makanya. Biasanya kalau hari-hari Sabtu itu jarang ada viewer yang masih nonton.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
Soalnya biasanya Sabtu itu ada kegiatan. Jadi streamnya tuh biasanya malam. Cuma kadang-kadang malamnya tuh bisa sampai jam gitulah, jam 1 pagi, jam 12 pagi gitu. Oh jadi ada yang bisa nonton. Bukannya kalau di Indo itu banyak streamer yang nge-stream jam gini ya? Kalau gua nggak salah ya. Soalnya meskipun ini udah jam 1 pagi. Bener sih.
I understand.
Gak itu suka banyak di stream Indo. Bentar, no mas later Liba pass away. Liba with the task of guiding a young leader. Okay, Cao Cao personally leading his army to Qing province. Okay, Cao Cao is coming guys, that's for sure. Kebanyakan kayak Valorant gak tarik. Oh ya bener juga sih.
You know,
gua malah
this might be weird for me to say,
Bentar.
but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Biao.
Ya kok gue justru mainnya itu yang itu lebih demen main game-game yang beda-beda gitu loh. Bosan soalnya kalau mainnya Mole terus Valorant. Pengen untung game beda iya kan. Tapi kadang-kadang kok gue sendiri nontonnya itu paling sering si Dean KT, soalnya kocak gitu doang sih.
Well, Xiu Liang tried to talk brother into succeeding Liu Biao, but he said no.
Mainstream yang di Indo kan, dia cuma bukan mainstream global gitu, mainstream yang di Indo biasanya Free Fire mulai Valorant ya.
It just goes to show that he's still the same man as ever. One who sticks to his principles. We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right?
Makanya dia bilang bagus buat ada yang jadi. Iya sih, bener sih.
But brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning.
Oh ya, kelihatan.
His decision made that obvious.
Sukanya pastinya sama si Chang Fei kan? Nih Chang Fei nih gede nih. Tapi ini udah Kingdom kedua sih. Kalau mau nonton yang Kingdom pertama, nonton balik di YouTube channel. Ada replaynya itu di sana. Wah, laptop mah susah. Laptop mah susah. Ini kadang-kadang aja nih nge-frame gitu kadang-kadang. Kalau lagi kan settingsnya itu ya, gua set ke high ya. Jadi kadang-kadang nge-freeze kok terlalu banyak gitu nih renderingnya.
That's the kind of man I want to support. And so he needs to be careful to maintain it.
Ya, buat main game ini ya.
Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like Brother or Zhuge Liang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort. Ha! You haven't changed a bit either, have you? I like that. Right then, let's go give that bastard Cao Cao something to sweat about.
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little nickname.
Hey, Lord Guan Yu! Training up?
Yes. And from the looks of it, you've been doing likewise.
Yes, sir. Lord Zhuge Liang said that Cao Cao is going to be marching on us with a huge army. So I figured I would do what I can while I can. Just finished up helping carry some supplies.
Well, that is a good start. Lord Cao Cao appears intent on getting rid of Liu Bei and bringing Jin Province under his own control. And we cannot let that happen. Zhou Cao, spar with me for a round.
Oh, seriously? Absolutely! How could I say no to a request like that from you?
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of sheep.
I hear Lord Liu Bei refused Lord Liu Biao's offer of ruling Jing province. I still cannot say what the best option would have been. Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei had ruled Jing, if only temporarily, to gather everyone to fight against Cao Cao? With a massive army advancing toward us, would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight. I had a feeling you may be thinking the same thing. Still, I am also somewhat glad that things have gone this way. Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why so many are willing to follow him. For me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done that won my loyalty. If he had changed his ways and taken Jing from Lord Liu Song, perhaps his followers would have deserted him. Such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over the years. But whatever the case, it is our duty as his retainers to keep him safe.
Oh ya?
No matter how
Biasanya
formidable
denger
our
apa?
adversary, we'll show no fear.
Jepang kah Jepang? Kalau nggak salah ini ada apa? Ngomong Jepang kalau nggak salah. Japanese Chinese. Kalau DW gue kebiasaan itu sih, kebiasaan
Why are you here?
English soalnya. Iya sih, bener sih.
Lord Liu Bei.
Ini nih yang pergi katanya ibunya sakit, terus balik-balik pakai baju biru ungu. Kurang traitor apa coba?
You have come to call for our surrender, have you not? As a messenger of Cao Cao?
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. You see through it all, even without a word.
Serasa lebih pas. Gak apa lah, biar yang paling beda gitu.
Lord Liu Zong
Twitch.
has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly promised that he would hand you over. No. No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, the moment Lord Liu Zong switched his alliance, you lost. And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you, you must escape.
Boleh cuma ganti choice dap.
You will have more opportunities as long as you stay alive.
Kalau nggak salah nggak bisa change pas udah main deh. Kalau nggak salah ya.
Shishu is correct, my lord.
Ntar nanti coba dicoba.
Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend Xinye while fending off Cao Cao's army.
You're saying there's a way?
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy forces into the castle. There, we crush them.
That will not do.
Pede banget cuy.
By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinye of the ability to decide their own fates.
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct. Quickly abandoning the castle and running is probably our best option.
Right. Okay. Let's do that. I appreciate your warning, Shishu. We
Iya
now
kan,
hope
lebih sama
to live to
sendiri.
fight another day.
Tapi nggak apa-apa lah ya. Kita dari carry kita.
You are too kind. Though I may not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish to be with you in spirit, and that is why I will not provide strategies to him. Not now or ever. I might not be able to advise you directly, but there must be other ways in which I can help.
Jadi Susu di sana itu kok bukan jadi strategis dari jadi apa? Officer biasa gitu?
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment. Instead, would you be willing to help us plan our next move?
You want me to help you plan?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting away safely is another, and requires us to prepare some sort of strategy. And with your
Tapi
wisdom,
biasanya dulu English.
I am certain that we can make
Dari
that
dulu makanya
strategy
udah
even
kebiasa.
better. There is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution, Cao Cao will not notice.
You really haven't changed, have you?
Oh Susu.
Fine. A small contribution it shall be.
Lupa sih.
I trust you shall utilize it to aid Lord Liu Bei's cause.
Ya mana tahu cerita ini beda kan ya. Kan ini ceritanya kan kayak lebih komplit gitu, kayak dari awal-awal banget. Kayak literally sejarahnya gitu, sejarahnya Cina gitu kan. Kalau gua nggak salah. Oh dulu gua mainnya mah asal itu aja, asal nabrak. Gak itu perhatiin ceritanya.
I made to test the man, but he clearly knows how to govern.
Cuma sekarang doang baru itu. Ceritanya beda-beda, cuma konsisten nggak ngapa-ngapain. Sekarang dia malah bantuin Shu. Iya kan dia sekarang dia ngebantuin.
Lord Zhang Fei has a little nickname for himself. He calls himself.
Tenonet.
I'm all prepared and ready to go. I think I'm getting used to abandoning castles and running away.
I am sorry. My stubbornness just keeps causing more trouble.
You need not worry, brother. All we need to do is survive. Just like we've always done.
Right. We will protect you and your family with every bit of our strength.
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. Especially with my brothers cheering me up. All right. Let's go. We are all going to survive this.
Alright guys. Bentar lagi. Gue pengen kuda ini dah. Bagus banget.
My lord! My lord! I'm grateful to see you. Some of the peasants here escaped
Gila,
from
lu sampai
Cao Cao's
ngapal
invading
loh di dewe
forces.
apa, dewe mana gitu.
Others barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty. They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
RNG-nya second player. Iya.
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Zhuge Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh. My lord?
And now, I have taken Jing province.
What?
It would be truly strange to suggest relinquishing it now.
My apologies.
What?
Indeed, a kingdom is more than land. It is those who call it home who are truly vital. And you have indeed taken Jing province.
Makes sense,
So,
okay.
Let us combine our abilities to overcome hardship and discover the way forward. To your kingdom, Lord Liu Bei.
Ada tahu jadi yang
Forgive
belum
me,
pernah
everyone.
nontonin spesifik.
I
Jadi tahu dia
wish
sama
for them to
pas.
accompany us. That is my desire.
Udah tahu ya. Udah tahu sih Liu Bei mah. Nah, orang dua bakal lihat ini dan bilang Liu Bei is the bad guy. His kindness was repaid. Join, okay, their flights to South Sloan. So they found themselves with a stomping fit. Okay. Lawan kah lawan?
Our advance is far too slow. We need to put some distance between us and Cao Cao's forces, but at this rate, they'll catch up to us.
Ah, yang ini mah yang Cukel yang bilang tadi kan. Tadi Liu Bei masih bawa. Bantunya dengan orang bad guy apparently.
The cause is fairly obvious.
I cannot just leave those who came to me seeking help.
Ini makanya kenapa storyline-nya si Cao Cao kita mainnya terakhir. Soalnya Cao Cao itu kayak straightforward banget rasanya. Kayak it's all about just war and taking over land.
Yes, I understand that. And it is my job to do something about our current predicament.
Well said.
I will now head to
Aduh, pengen minum
Jiangshan.
lagi.
The governor there, Lord Liu Qi, owes me a favor. We may be able to ask him for protection.
A favor, eh? Just what kind of scheme did you pull?
Tahu Three Kingdoms.
Oh,
Cao Cao ya. Cao Cao itu emang yang paling itu.
it was nothing really. Lord Guan Yu, I would like you to accompany me to Jiangxia. We will borrow his troops, then return to escort Lord Liu Bei.
Very well. Zhao Fei.
Sebenarnya kita itu kuat loh, tapi gue nggak tahu kenapa Liu Bei itu selalu lari anjir. Gue nggak ngerti dari dulu ceritanya, kayak dia itu yang selalu lari.
With my life.
Apa karena truknya paling kecil kah?
Thank you. All of
Apalagi
you.
sekarang itu kita itu
My
di
life
sisi
is in
dia
your
kan.
hands.
You'll never lose, bro. Sudah punya lebih banyak orang. But they have us. We'll never lose. Oh, angin ungu. Si itu kah, si rambut putih? Nah beneran
There
sih
you
dia,
are,
si
Zuluan.
rambut putih.
I see you are still with Liu Bei, assisting him in his struggle to stop Cao Cao. That is good. But what is going on? What is Liu Bei trying to do by taking this
Itu
many
jangan diklik
commoners
ya,
with him
yang
as he
scammer itu jangan diklik. Please don't click on those links, thank you. Yang streambu.com, don't click.
Impossible. Cao Cao's army will inevitably catch up to them.
Gak bisa diklik juga, oke.
Whatever his reason is, this will most likely end in a great deal of casualties.
Oh iya, itu ada space-nya, ada spasinya, oke.
Why will he not
Sering
run and
banget
leave
itu.
the people behind? Even Cao Cao would not
Nggak tahu,
attack commoners
random.
who are away
Siapa?
from
Oh
their
ini,
lord.
sebangsa, sama-sama pakai baju hitam sebangsa. Cuma dia itu lebih gimana ya? Before he met us, his belief was a bit different than us.
And why would they
Sebangsa apa?
not try to leave Liu Bei?
Sebangsa kita pakai baju hitam, panggilannya Shadow Warrior, sama-sama Shadow Warrior. Nonton ulang coba, nonton dari episode 1 di YouTube. Selagi masih free.
This many individuals displaying such
Males.
loyalty to one man at the risk of their own lives, that is absurd.
Cuma lihat Zhang Fei.
I had only thought of Liu Bei as a simple tool, but what? Spreading his beliefs and dragging his people into war. I suppose that is befitting of what people usually call a hero. And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, destruction and violence follow. No matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them sacrifices people for their goals. And judging from how dire this current situation is, perhaps he is even more dangerous than Cao Cao. I see Cao Cao's army has caught up. So, what will Liu Bei do now? Cling on to his conviction, accept the casualties, and continue on? I shall watch carefully.
Indonesia lebih di sini nggak bisa numbalin orang. Iya sih. Ada satu mission kalau nggak salah ya. Kita lagi lari juga tuh. Satu officer tumbang, langsung kalah. Wah gila itu. Nggak ngerti deh. Beneran kayak harus perfect. Oke. Ambil air dulu, be right back. Kalau bisa tuh orang-orang di temen. Okay. Let's go.
Shall we start?
Oh, ini mah gampang. Wah, GG nih mah. Pisah-pisah gini gimana caranya? Kita mesti lari sana sini anjir. Mau dibantu. Alright, let's go.
I'm grateful.
We always make it, guys. Let's go, let's do it. This is the part that makes Chang Fei's friend. Really? Really? Create direction of the winner. Find hidden paths for us in the end. Step by surprise. Chang Fei is our companion. Alright,
Time for
let's
Chang
do it.
Fei of Yan to make an appearance.
Which is the escape point.
I'm counting
Biasa
on
dia
you.
versus satu whole army. Kita juga, kita selalu face one whole army.
What the?
We always
Who is that?
face everybody by ourselves.
That's Zhang Fei.
Do not fear.
Oh,
It may be Zhang
so
Fei,
it's this
but he is
cutscene.
alone. We can take him together.
Pathetic. There better be tens of thousands of you, because a bunch of foot soldiers like you are no match for me. Now, which one of you wants to die first? I'll take you all on at once. There you are. How about we have a little fun here? Here we go. No one is getting across this bridge.
Beneran kejadian sejarah.
Don't think you're getting through. Pulverize anyone who tries. You hear me?
Do you think you can stop us with so few warriors?
Tapi nggak dalam game. Kalau dalam game itu mereka selalu paling lemah.
I'll take you all on at once. Stop where you are. Going anywhere. I'll make sure you fall by my sword. Oh my God. We have no time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our way.
There are still many left on the other side of the bridge. Let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
Enough. The enemy officer
Without equal.
has been defeated. A true army of one.
That's who Zhang Fei is.
Is that all? Come on. Who's next?
I am a dragon burning with fury, and I will rip
The enemy
apart
officer
anything
Dare to get in my way. This blade was cutting nothing but air. Truly formidable. Can't believe
Putting
this.
on a
The enemy
front to
officer
protect your allies
has been
is
defeated.
commendable. But what you really should give up.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Oh my God. This isn't over. Just started. Just started. This isn't over.
What just happened?
Whoa, so many of them here.
Oh my God.
Do not underestimate the tenacity of Liu Bei's forces. Show them no mercy and hunt them down.
Let's
The enemy officer
go.
still has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
Next.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
There you go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's Zhao Yun.
Damn, we
Glad
are
I
literally
could send the reinforcements here. That man's a whirlwind. Where did I go wrong?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take them. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
Looking rough.
Another one
The
down.
enemy
Let's
officer
go.
has been defeated.
With all my might.
He's dead. He's dead. He is dead.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Taking care of those trying to cross
Okay,
the
yes, we are
bridge.
done then.
No, there are still some stragglers.
Okay, let's go.
I'd better go help them out.
We are here now.
We got pushed back. Give me a break. Well, this means we've got a fair fight on our hands.
There we go.
The enemy officer has been
Nope,
defeated.
not gonna do that.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All units, march. The ones blocking our allies' path sure have taken a beating. Now it's time to join my brother. But Zhao Yun still isn't back. Maybe we should keep this place defended.
Damn.
No need to overextend ourselves.
Zhao Yun is
Let's
so
leave the
good.
rest to our reserves.
Okay, how do we head down there?
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. He is safe and unharmed.
Zhao Yun! Good to see you back in one piece. You
Mama
ran through
Zhao
hell
Yun
for
was-
us. You have my eternal gratitude.
Zhao Yun has joined Liu Bei. Wait, what? Loh, bukan dia udah join kita ya? Kenapa baru join lagi?
Lord Liu Bei? You waited for us.
It is good to see you safe. It is difficult, I know. But hang on a little while longer. So, this is everyone then. It seems not all were able to
Oh, dah
escape
jalan sama Liu
unscathed.
Bei. Okay.
Still, we must move on for now.
Forward march. Go together.
Ah, kami. Kita harus ke depan. Atau ngikut aja. Ih, nanti depan banget.
We've succeeded in cutting Liu Bei off. It seems our vanguard has stopped them in their tracks.
No, Liu.
So Liu Bei intends to continue down this path. It is a road that can only be traveled while sacrificing people along the way.
Oh no! He won't sacrifice anybody as long as you are here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, the enemy officer has been
The
defeated.
battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
Damn, kipas nuclear tambah gede kah? Asal kipasnya nggak segede itu deh.
You are a truly amazing warrior.
Let's go.
Thank you. We are always amazing.
I'm not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Model baru itu kipasnya.
This will wrap things up.
Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due
perlu
time
Guan
for
Yu.
reinforcements.
Baru lagi menang nih.
I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers,
The enemy
we can
officer
start putting our
has
plans
been
into
defeated.
place.
All the enemy officer
Pursue him with every
been
man
defeated.
available.
Start the advance.
Loh. Anjir nih, kita harus di depan berarti. We need to make sure that the
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
Have I failed somehow? I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back.
The enemy officer
Yet all of them continue to follow him. Officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or is it Cao Cao? I must ascertain this for myself.
Damn, rock slide.
Plan worked. Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
Rain arrows upon them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What's going on? An attack? Let's go.
An excellent display of skill. We shall fight again. As our plans in action. Worked. Cut you off. You're not going any further.
We've managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
Don't hold back. I will not allow you to block our path. We will break through.
Are you ready to face me?
We must hold the line.
Zhuge Liang has done it yet again.
Now they'll be forced to take another route. We'll have more time.
My lord, there is something you should know about the mountain pass Cao Cao's forces are taking.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
Hero's entrance.
There is actually a second route near the pass. I thought it might be of some use.
Let's end this.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day. No choice.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we could start preparations in earnest.
Another rock slide.
Everything has gone according to plan. But now, we just eliminate the enemy.
At will! Done for him! An ambush! Damn it! It was a trap! Victory!
must consider the next step.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Going my way today. Maybe next time.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Let's go.
Finally through. Now let's go, so that we may continue on our path.
We made it.
What is this fog?
What?
There's something strange about it.
Yo.
No, I cannot let Liu Bei go after all.
What?
Allowing him to pass would be too great
Ih,
a risk.
anjir. Orang ini beneran.
I've lost sight of the path and of all my comrades. Is this some sort of magic?
This fog. It reminds me of the Yellow
Ini loh, anjir.
Turbans. You're up!
Yurap. Gampang banget nyuruh orangnya.
So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end?
He becomes our enemy after all, eh? We are destined to fight each other.
Then better rest. You'd best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace. That man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this
But
but
he
the
will not
worst
win
kind
against
of
us.
violence?
Just
Time to end this. This is my last. Why don't you remember? How can you?
What's wrong with this dude? Keeps on trying to challenge us.
Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like me who opposes them. You fool. Heroes who dub their greed conviction and endanger the lives of the defenseless. I will never allow them to do as they wish. For it is our duty to achieve peace in this realm. And if you choose to protect Liu Bei, however, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you won't kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words Juha uttered before her death? Live and create the world we dreamed of. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust to bring our dreams to fruition, then do what you must to make. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our trust, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell, Zuluan. May we one day fly together.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been, for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the guardians of peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake, and that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
The fog has lifted. It seems that everyone is safe. It is time to move on.
Let's go, come on!
We shall head downstream towards Jiangxia. There, we will start again. Together.
So, Liu Bei has gotten away. We still have a major problem, even if we have control of Jing.
It looks like they're off our tail. Though, given what we've lost, it's hard to feel much joy.
Brother.
Lord Liu Bei, please do not be disheartened. For we've never had the luxury of time to lament. It is true that we've lost much. But because of that, you have gained something much greater, my lord. Precisely so. We will be attempting to put the Longzong plan into action. If it succeeds, your strength will grow to rival that of Cao Cao and Sun Quan. Cao Cao will most likely continue his southward advance. In order to stop him, we must ally with Wu, who also opposes him.
Hold on. You say we're to ally with Wu, but will they be willing to take on Cao Cao?
Judging from what I hear of Wu, they would be likely to prioritize peace within their borders and among their own people. If they are hesitant to fight and opt to surrender, would that not cause everything to fall apart?
Indeed. And I do not intend to drag Lord Liu Biao, nor Lord Sun Quan, into a conflict. Even more so if they are unwilling to go to war.
I am fairly certain that, like us, those in Wu do not wish to see Jing fall into Cao Cao's hands. They must know that he will be their enemy eventually. But for now, let us reorganize our forces in Jiangxia. That is the first step.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away. He won't be returning for a while. Just a little earlier, a man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. I don't know. All I can say is that when I saw him go, I sensed a kind of aura from him, both fierce and resolute. If anyone is capable of stirring Wu's military into action, it's him. Now we must trust in our strategist and wait.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha. What's going on?
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Jiangsha in one piece. Of course not! As if the great Zhang Fei of Yan could even be scratched by the likes of them. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
That man who came by recently, Liu Bei, he was an interesting character. The city here in Jiangsha is as good a place to live as...
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching again. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all a lot. We gotta end the live stream here this time, and don't forget to follow and subscribe, because you guys don't want to miss what's coming up next, because this next one sounds very familiar. If you've been following since the very first kingdom, you know what will happen next. So that's it. Again, don't forget to follow and subscribe so that you won't miss out this next storyline. And have a good rest. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye guys. Love you guys. Bye bye. Thank you so much for your support as well. See you guys on the next one.